Public service announcement, Bitcoin. That yellow line, that's the start of our daily VWAP resistance. So sellers are knocking it down, at least off the high of that candle. That's what's created this bearish looking candle, doji wick. This box on the downside is the daily VWAP, daily volume weighted average price support. So I will show them to you now. So if we anchor to the high of the last daily top or daily lower high, it would suggest that the next daily or potential daily resistance start level over under would be that yellow line. We will now apply that same tactic on the low side. I'm going to use both the red candle here and the green one. So you can see the red creates the daily VWAP currently at that price where the bottom of the box is. If I add another one to this green one here, you can see it creates the high side. There's another thing we can do, which we can add another VWAP all the way to this last low point as like a last resort sort of thing. And we can actually increase this zone all the way to the low side. Or what I'll do is just add another box like this. And now each one of those top, middle, and low side are 3 destinations on the downside that we will look for in the event this daily VWAP resistance holds. So we're using longer term levels to map off key reversal points to then participate on when we zoom into the intraday shorter term micro charts, kind of like fractal nature of markets. So now that we zoomed in, we're zoomed in on a 5 minute. So ready? This is the market rallying up into that yellow. So that's that daily VWAP, right into it, stopped, right? So that's a nice control point. And the daily VWAPs on the low side are, again, all of these lines. So the way this is going to work, well, hopefully, right? A market can always do whatever it wants, but the concept being is that we've bounced up to the daily VWAP. That daily VWAP is strong enough to create resistance for the time being. And if the general trend is more to the downside, then we would expect that this daily VWAP does not break out for the moment, and we then roll the market down into these levels. Then maybe this is a good support area, just like this daily VWAP was here. You understand? So right now we're actually looking for kind of a bearish roll off this top and down. Granted, if you're shorting right here, you're not really early, you're arguably in the midway point. The perfect entry would be the top on the daily VWAP. Now you obviously wouldn't have known to enter short there if you don't even look at daily VWAPs in the first place. And then obviously it's not always the easiest. Well, that is one thing we do look for. We look to bet against the trend, or we look to reverse the trend on what we call